I'm an adult.
What the fuck?
This shit is ghetto.
I didn't sign up for this.
I miss college. Why is it so boring?
Welcome to the Almost Adult Podcast.
We're back.
Hey everyone. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Y'all are hungover.
Sleepy. Yeah,
I know.
I was the smart
I was very delayed.
old head.
Oh, I really like your clear glasses.
Thank you. They're blue light.
When did you put them on?
Have you had them on this whole time?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had them on the whole entire time I've been here.
Okay, but
They're blue
clear,
light.
That's why.
They're blue light.
Blue light too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mine has no prescription in it because I'm supposed to put my contact in,
Oh.
but I am too lazy to put my contact in, so figured why not just
Sorry.
wear them for the aesthetic.
Yeah, they're cute though.
Yeah, so even though this is coming out after Shadira's birthday,
Yeah, we are here in the aftermath of Shadira's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Shadira first of all.
Thank you.
Happy
Queen
birthday.
Virgo.
it's one time for the birthday chick.
One time, two times for the birthday chick, three times.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a party at Shadira's house last night.
And it got buck wild just like me.
Buck wild.
Buck wild.
Yes.
I didn't see the buck wild part. I was doing other recreational activities. However, hi, welcome back. We're talking about dating in our generation this episode, right?
Part 2.
Part 2.
Because our first episode, we honestly didn't go back and listen to it because we didn't. So we're just gonna
Continuation.
continue with whatever we think
Yes.
is important to bring up. I think the difference, at least for me, the difference in the last episode and now, which I should just cross-reference the date we posted that. Let me see, February 12th. Oh, wow. Okay. So that was kind of
Like the start of your relationship?
yeah, that was like the beginning-ish. And now what are we? 9
Almost-
months, about to be 10 months.
Damn.
Oh, and a lot have changed. I guess we can talk about what changed, like in our dating life from.
Yeah,
Well.
that's what we can first. Yeah, exactly. Because you have.
Wow.
No, we could start. We can start there. Talk about what's changed in our dating lives. Obviously, Becky is still with the same person.
We should
That's-
just go
nothing has
first.
changed.
Yeah, can y'all go first?
Right. You can just go first.
No,
Wait,
you
you-
go first to get
me?
out the way. Yeah, just get out the way.
Because
I mean, well, February, of last year? 2020?
no, so
No,
it was posted in
this-
February 2021. So we probably recorded it in like what, January?
Yeah,
Late
January. Yeah, I mean, did we do a lot? We went, no, nothing's really changed. Like, I mean, just more spicing it up, more just, doing things for each other, making sure that, our love languages are heard, so nothing really has changed in my part. But, yeah,
Still happy and in love.
I'm still happy and in love. It's nothing's different. We just, I realized just how much he takes care of me, though, especially now, since I'm still, in the process of finding a new job and, just knowing, I'm don't hold are you going to hold resentment for me? He was as long as the bills are paid, no one cares. If you're staying home looking to find a job that makes you happy, because that's what we want for you. That's what I want for you. And I was okay, good. Because I feel this could turn, south easily. So, yeah, I mean, everything's great. Everything's dandy. Everything's actually really good. Even though I realized a lot of my family's been getting engaged and, setting wedding dates. And, I'm just
Like your cousins and stuff.
yeah, I'm just but I'm nah, it's not time.
Your time is coming.
Time
Yeah.
is definitely coming.
We're
It's
confident.
coming. So, and it's been really hard because I'm we're dead set on going to Tokyo, and I'm just yo, I need to find a job so that we can book it at this point. I don't want to run out of my funds.
Right.
So, yeah. So, how's everything going with you guys? Who's next?
Am I next?
Who's
Yeah,
next?
you're next.
Go.
Have I said? I've said his name before on the podcast, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Michael,
even
right?
still.
Right, even still,
Shout
he
out to
doesn't give a
Michael.
fuck.
He's a fucking MVP. He's always on our fucking
He's
social
always
media
on our social
promoting.
media. And I don't think we told the story
shout
about how
out.
one of the episodes almost deleted.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that?
and he came through fucking
Oh
clutch.
yeah.
MVP.
Aw. Mwah. But anyways, things are great actually. I think at that point in time, it wasn't that hot, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think that we had a lot of like growing to do, like individually and stuff as well. Like, I'm not gonna put all my business out there, but like, you know, it was like a lot going on. There's still a lot going on, but I think that we're both coming to more of a clearer mind space, because I feel like if both of our personal lives are a mess and then we come together and try to be something, it's just like not going to work. So I don't know, that's the biggest thing. But yeah, I think I'm at the space now where like we're comfortable and like still trying to figure out like what we both, you know, want out of, you know,
Each other,
right? Still trying to, you know, discover like what we both, you know, I don't know, like I don't know, I think I want to go on dates more and just do more things. Like, not that we don't, but like it's, you know, we're getting comfortable now, so I feel like
comfortable.
we need to shake it up.
If you get comfortable, then it's just like it feels like a continuous thing, and then you're like,
which is fine sometimes. Like sometimes I'm fine. Like I work a lot during the week, so I'm like, okay, like I just want to just chill and like come over and just like hang out. You know what I mean? But sometimes I'm like, all right, well that's like,
let's do something.
Too.
Let's like you know, do something fun. No, I get it. I understand.
Yeah, but no, things are great. You know, I'm really happy. But yeah, just continuing to grow and elevate together.
Definitely
is what we're doing. So yeah.
Oh, on to me. So in March, I was going through a lot in my dating life in March.
Really?
Oh, I feel like my voice is kind of coming out, so I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry.
but
Before you continue, I really would like a piece of that cookie crust. I don't think
You better turn your microphone off and eat that shit.
I will. I'm sorry. I really want a piece. It looks so good. Wait, did you want the rest?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn my mic off now, y'all.
And so in March, I was going through it in my.
Brianna. You can say it loud.
We can hear it in the thing.
Wait.
I have my cousins over. We're at my house, and my cousins stayed over. Yeah, we do. Featuring my cousin Brianna and my other cousin and Sonny's best friend Ariel. But Ariel is knocked out. But no, it's okay, Brianna. But yeah. So my dating life in March, I felt like was in shambles. I was going back on Hinge, and you know, I was talking to different guys or whatever. But like,
shout out to Hinge, by the way.
Oh, girl,
sponsors.
Yes. But I feel as though the guys that I was meeting wasn't really treating me the way that I deserved to be treated, and was treating me like I was an option, and wasn't really treating me right. And it was just in shambles, and like, I was just talking to people, and like it wasn't really going anywhere. And I think in March I got out of like this situation where I really liked this guy. I'm gonna call him Pisces.
Don't fucking slander us. I'm just kidding.
Right, Mike is a Pisces.
Oh,
I mean, but that's fine. I can confirm or deny some things.
No. I did like him a lot. The Virgo and Pisces, that was really well, but he wasn't ready for what I was ready for, and I don't think he really took me as serious like that. But that's in March. But now I'm actually like talking to somebody very heavily, and like we've been talking all this summer, and he's just like so sweet and kind and nice, and
that's
just
good.
really treats me like the way I'm supposed to be treated. We're gonna call him Virgo. And yeah, he's a Virgo like me.
Virgo.
Yeah, I didn't really think that the Virgo would go, but it definitely goes. But yeah, like we also had our ups and downs and stuff like that, and like trying to figure out everything, because he got out of something very serious. Like not too long. It was kind of long ago, but not too long ago.
Yeah.
And like he's trying to heal from that, and he didn't really realize. I guess he didn't like really suspect to like somebody.
Yeah.
Like after that, the way he likes me, but he's like growing out of that more and more, and like we're just doing so well. We had the best time, my birthday party and all that, so it's not cool.
Yeah, that's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fun and cute.
Thank you.
I like the way she's smiling after she said
Oh
all
God!
that.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Blushing. Yeah. Like I feel that I don't know. I'm just like very calm. Like I don't know. Like there's nothing bad at all going on in my relationship whatsoever, which is good because when everything else is going chaotic, it's good to have that safety. Like Alex keeps me safe, and that's what you need, not something that's crazy and like adventurous, which is good to have in a relationship here and there, adventurous, but when it's like unpredictable, it's just like no. I've dated people who were very unpredictable and just like adventurous and chaotic, and I'm like, wow, like I don't know. When I met Alex, like I felt safe. Like I felt like it was crazy because like I just got out of a relationship. Like you guys know the story, but I remember like I'm like I can't be liking this guy. Like I just got out of a relationship. Like it's like I feel really safe and comfortable, and like I feel different when I was around him. So it kind of scared me off, and then I dated people who were just like trash, and like I was like, you know what, I can't go for the safe, and I can't go for the chaotic and jumbly bullshit. Like I need some place that's safe and stable and fun. Like it's fun, like really fun, honestly. Like just to be able to like, I don't know, we can go out on dates and just us two and just have so much fun. So that's what it's all about. It's just like being able to have a person that you can have fun with.
Right. I think it's very important to establish a friendship in that relationship. You don't want to be in a relationship where you guys are not friends.
Yeah.
How is that really going to last if you really
Right.
think about it? You guys aren't friends with each other. You guys won't, you know, like laugh together, joke together, have fun together. Like
Is your microphone on?
Let me say that again. My microphone was off. Sorry, guys. And I just turned it off because I was typing something. But
because I was like, I could hear you, and then I was like, wait, I don't think I can hear you.
No, yeah, let me say that again. But I definitely agree with what you're saying. I think it's so important how, like, in relationships and when you're dating, I think it's really important to look for somebody that you can be friends with in that relationship. It's really important to establish that friendship in the relationship and dating and stuff like that. And it's so important to have somebody you can laugh with and joke with.
Yeah.
And kiki with and send TikToks and laugh together and stuff like that. So it's really important. I didn't really realize how important it is until I actually
was receiving it.
Yeah, pretty much. And like,
now I feel like, do you like one question? Just sorry to cut you off. Do you?
Go ahead.
I'm trying to look as nice as possible with my eyes.
God, don't force it.
Try to look nice.
You look
I'm so
nice.
sorry.
Just put a disclaimer every time.
Do you now know, like you have a feel, like I feel like now you know what you want.
Yeah, I do.
In a relationship, and it's a lot of like trial and errors with like anything. So
that's a good topic to land on, because I'm like, this is like my first serious relationship. So not that I've not formed what I want out of a relationship, but it's also like, are there standards? Is everybody's like norms different in a relationship? Like what do people in our generation want out of a relationship? Because I feel like most people in our generation don't really care to participate in a serious relationship. So what, I don't know, like I guess
What's
I'm
like
asking y'all, like, what, I guess,
what would be the first thing, like, that the top?
like, what do you need in a relationship? Like, what are we looking for in relationships? If that makes sense.
Stability.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to, like, second guess somebody. I don't want to not know what you're doing or what's going on emotionally, physically, everything. I need to know. And that's, like, my top priority. Like, because if you're taking care of me, I want to take care of you. So I need to know. So stability is the top.
Why am I keep on doing that?
No.
I'm fine.
I was listening
You're
to myself
agreeing.
and I was like,
You probably heard yourself say it.
yeah, I
and
was like,
"Oh,
why am I
no."
doing that? Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I have 3.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm like, I really like got like clarity.
Yeah.
The first one is consistency, but I always said this. I like when people are like consistent. You know how like when you're dating somebody, and this is like boy or girl, when you first are talking, they always want to talk to you.
Yeah.
You know, they're putting their best foot forward, but then after a while, sometimes it tends to like they just start to get comfortable. I don't like that.
Right.
I like when people are consistent, and I like when people are consistent with their efforts. I need to know. And also, like, I'm really big on, like, quality time and words of affirmation and also physical touch. So I need that to always be consistent. Plus, I'm also a Virgo, so I like things to be a certain way, too. So, like, consistency helps me not overthink that, because I'll start overthink, like, do this person really like me? Things like that.
Yes. I agree.
The second one is... I had it in my mind. Hold on. Okay, let me go into the next one. The second one is romance, and that is that was one of the newest ones. For a while, I thought that I couldn't receive the romance I would see on social media because I never really had it like that. And like, oh my god. Okay,
it's okay.
Yeah, and like I never really had like romance like that. Like not really like. I'll have, like, guys that will be like, oh, like, I don't really like Valentine's Day like that and stuff like that. And, like, it'll be so, like, I'll just start thinking, like, oh, like, there's no romantic guys out there anymore. But, like, as I was, like, started to talk to the guy that I talked to, started to realize, like, no, it is such thing as romance. And it's just based on the guy and things like
effort.
That. It's based off the effort. And, like, the guy that I'm talking to now, like, we go on dates and stuff. Like, he does, like, this cute little thing. Like, he'll stop by, like, during his lunch break to have lunch with me because I do working from home.
Yeah.
And, like, he'll do, like, little, like, gestures like that. And, like, it's just nice to have. So, like, for now on, like,
the standard is high.
The standard is really high because of him. Like, standard is OD high. So, like, definitely romance. And the last one was friendship. Yeah. And I feel as though, like I just said before, friendship is just so important. And I feel like with the guys that I've had talked to, I realized the ones that really worked and the ones that showed that they really cared about me was the ones that I had friendships with. Yeah. And I feel like they made a lot more of an effort to make sure that I was good because they genuinely care about me. It wasn't just like lust or anything. Like, it was genuine likeness. It was genuine care. It was genuine, like, you are a great person and I like you and things like that. So definitely those 3.
Okay. That's so cute.
No, what about you?
Yeah. I don't know. I think in the past 9 months I've learned a lot about what I want, you know, having somebody, you know, to be there, ready, you know, not ready and available. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there to be able to give me these things or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I think the first thing I'll say is, like, intention. Because, I don't know. I think that I've learned through him that I don't want to date anybody that I can't see myself being with, like, for a while, like, a long time, like, marriage. Even, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like even, I don't know. I feel like I've said this story before, but I feel like when we first met, me and Michael, like, it was, like, instant. Like, I just felt like immediately I was like connected to him, and like I feel like I've known him for so long. Like this doesn't even feel like 9 months. Like it feels like a couple years. Every time I talk about him, he texts me. That's so weird. Like every time on the podcast, it's so weird. But yeah. So I would say intention. Like I don't want to date anybody that I don't see myself like marrying. Like I need them to not come and be like, oh, I'm here to date you because I want to marry you. Like that's not what I'm saying. But like,
you see
know
the
what
potential.
You want. Like you at least see yourself with me for a while. You don't want to be here for just like lollygagging, and,
right?
like, shits and giggles. Like, why are you here? I need some sort of intention. I need a lot of reassurance too. Like I think that like the whole consistency thing and just like always being reminded that like, you know, that we're in this and like I'm here for a reason and that we're together for a reason and we're not just here because we both need somebody. Like there needs to be like some sort of like, you know, I guess that has to do with intention too. But anyway, so that I don't know. And the third thing, I'm still formulating it, so I don't know, but I don't know. I think just presence, like somebody just there is important to me. Like,
yeah.
Because just like life is always, for me, I feel like life is just chaotic all the time. It's just like always going. And like my life before this wasn't that great, like just growing up in childhood. So I just think that always having somebody there that cares about me is just like really important.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially childhood.
Yeah.
That will be there while you're working through that.
Yeah. Do you ever feel bad? Like, well, I mean, everybody has their own.
Okay, Alex don't even got no anxiety
or
trauma like that, and I'm just like, Alex, aren't you like lucky, like that you don't have to go through this? Like you're actually. Therapy. Well, I mean, everyone needs therapy.
Yeah.
Eventually, or some, you know, but like, I'm just like. Aren't you lucky that you don't have anxiety like me? And he's just like, okay, like what? And starts laughing. Or like I'll just be like I can unmask and be who I truly, my weird, authentically crazy self, and just say random shit, like and he'll just laugh along and just joke around with me, and it's just like it's good knowing that like. He's not judgmental at all. Like he's seen it all, from the worst of the worst to the best of the best. Like the worst of the worst. Like my mental breakdown, he's like was there. So like somebody who understands like who understands that I may have shit going on in my head, but I'm still me.
Right.
I'm still happy, Becky. Like, so I think that's key. To understand, be understanding.
Yeah,
being understanding, especially like if somebody's like mental health and like if they have you know certain things going on, like just being mindful of that, and not like judging or like being like what the fuck, I didn't expect this to be a thing. I don't know, just like being there and like just trying to understand. That's most important. Like trying to be understanding of what someone's going through, especially if you are committing to them in a relationship. I don't know. I think certain things that are warranted to be scared off with, but stuff like, anxiety and like things that we really can't help, like it's something, people can work with and like, try to be there for people.
As long as they're trying to help themselves.
True.
Yeah. Because
I learned that a lot too.
Yeah. Because if you're not trying to help yourself, then it's like, why am I even doing this? Yeah. Like you're not trying to grow. You're not trying to prosper.
Yeah.
Like, and it's crazy because like, I know in my head when something's going to happen, like when like my anxiety's trying to kick in or like my depression's trying to kick in, and I'm aware, and sometimes like Alex now knows like that if he's aware, like if I like he kind of knows too if it's gonna happen, but but it's like a fight to get hit out of him though.
Yeah.
I'm the emotional one. He's just a very stable pace. Like, it's so weird sometimes. I'm just like, yo, like, what? Like, how are you not, like, crying?
Right. Meanwhile, Michael's Pisces ass. But anyways, I'm sorry, I'm not going to.
Michael, we can cry together.
Right.
Okay?
We can all cry together.
We can all. I'm like, I was about to start crying because she said she didn't feel like she didn't deserve romance.
I know,
okay.
and then
you saw me like I'm like over here like.
I know. Yeah.
Turn into that emoji. I'll put it right here.
I think it's just really cool that like, I don't know. This is gonna be really sappy.
Though.
That we know what
we want.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm still working. I mean, I know what I want to a certain extent, but it's just like
it can change.
That'll always be a thing. Though.
Like I'm still learning myself and what I want. Individually. So from somebody else, like it's just like, wow, like I don't know.
You
gotta
think we're always changing,
right?
So like what you were at 21,
right,
and what you are now,
right?
And I'm just trying to catch up.
It's completely what I was at 21.
Oh yeah.
At 21.
Right.
This girl did not even know what she wanted in a relationship at all.
Yeah. Same.
She just wanted to party. She just was recently single. Like, no. And going through depression. High functioning, too. So, yeah.
What was I about to say?
I don't know.
Damn. How did I start it? Kinda, you did, but I forgot. It's okay. It's okay. No, does anybody remember what I just said?
You kind of don't know what you're like growing and you're changing.
Right. I was going to say something like a big picture moment. Damn. I lost it. Right. It was going to be a little good, too.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Let's think. Go ahead. If you have another topic, maybe it'll come back to me.
I was going to say, so what's like, okay, what's a moment, I guess, this is going to get really sappy. What's a moment? What is a moment where like you can think of that you kind of looked at your person and was like, yeah, like this is it, like I like him or something like that, or like yeah, like I definitely could see myself being with him in the future. Like what's that one moment? You ever like looked at somebody and was
and it's like I've definitely had that moment and I wish I could remember it right now. Let me catch it.
Let's get sappy.
Right now I gotta think about a good one.
Yeah. Shit. No, because there's just there's like so many like I could think about like. So my exes never like paid attention to my family or never took like my nephew, my godson or anything seriously, and like then like Alex just like came along and just like I don't know, it's just like he formed a bond and like would play Pokemon Go with him, and I would just remember like they were playing Pokemon Go the one time and I was just, oh my god, I'm starting emotional. I was just like, wow, like this is like really it, like this is my person, like who takes family seriously as much as I do. So
yeah.
Oh god.
No.
It was coming. The tears were coming. Okay,
I go next. I'm trying to think of one. I feel like I have moments where I'm like, yeah, okay. But the one that I can really think of right now is so for our third date, we decided, and we like normally go on fun dates, but we decided that we're gonna play a card game, and I was like so nervous to bring this up because it was like we're not really strangers, honest dating.
I love that.
Yeah,
Michael played that.
You did? Yeah, and I was so afraid to like bring it up because I was like, we are literally like just started to get like kind of like talking, and I was like, he was like, no, like we can play it, and I was like, wow, like he actually wants to play it, and like remember like this is actually I think like. Nah, like it's so hard to pick a favorite date with him. But I remember pretty much I got the card game and he came over and he made dinner for us. He made like this good stuffed chicken. And I remember we were playing this game. We had a glass of wine or whatever. And like we were just like really like getting into like these different what's it called?
Topics?
Yeah, these different topics. And like I remember just like kind of like looking at him. Oh, we had this thing where we had to stare at each other like in the eyes. And it was like so like vulnerable, and I like when it comes to vulnerability sometimes, especially since like I've been like so hurt in the past and stuff like that, it's like kind of hard to be vulnerable. But like we had to stare at each other in the eyes, and I remember like kind of just staring at him and like thinking about like all the things that we have done so far and how he was like different from the others. And I was like, yeah, I think I can see this being something. I definitely can. It was scary at first because like Like,
I need to play this fucking game.
no, it
Yeah,
is.
that
It's
shit's
very
deep.
good. It's very good.
Wait, you
And-
have it?
You
I'm
wanna
gonna borrow
borrow
it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I played it with I got the actual like whole game and then the expansion pack, and you're supposed to play it together. But yeah, I can. What's it called? We need to play it again since we know each other so well, and like we had our ups and downs already. This was like honeymoon stage, I guess, like honeymoon dating.
There's no such thing as a honeymoon stage.
Yeah, I guess not, huh? But
Well, in my eyes, I don't think there's such thing as a honeymoon stage.
you're not the only person to say that. Yeah.
Like, I don't think me and like 4 years now, like Alex surprised me with a shirt when I just lost my job, and I literally cried my eyes out because I was like, this is so nice.
Yeah.
You thought of me. And like, just like, like we look at each other and just like be like, oh, I just like being around you.
Yeah.
So there's no
Yeah.
such thing, to me, there's no such thing as a honeymoon stage, because I feel like we're always communicating and telling each other, like, affirming our love languages.
Right.
Even when he don't believe, or especially with astrology, I say, you little Cancer. And he's like, yeah, don't make, that's fake astrology.
Yeah.
Wait, I have
Most guys
another one.
hate it. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I have another one too. I
I'm
had
still
to
thinking.
Yeah, I have to think too. I remember this one time, we did get into a little tiffy tiff for the first time, but we were able to like communicate it and stuff like that. But I remember I was like so hungry, and I just casually brought up like, man, like I am so hungry, and he was at like this party thing, you know, at his like friend's pool party, and he was like, oh, like, you know, like, what are you in the mood for? I was like, I really want like pizza right now so bad. And he was like, what type? And I was like, no, he said, from where? And I was like, oh, I want it from Domino's. And then he was like, send me your order. I'll send it to your crib. And like he literally ordered my pizza and all that and sent it to the crib. And I never had that before. And I know that's like really like,
No, it's okay.
like
No.
simple, but like I never had that because like I'll say it and I like, and they're just kind of like, okay, like go eat something. That's the first thing they'll say, like go eat something. And like with him, like he's like always like just making sure like I'm good at all times. So sorry for getting messages. Still getting birthday messages. It's like a day after. But yeah, like that's another one. I just have a little like all these like random moments, but yeah.
I think you observe a lot, so like when it comes to stuff like that, you can pick it up and appreciate it.
Yeah.
Whereas it's hard for me. Like I have to sit there and just be like, okay, this is a good moment. Like let me just savor it, and then I forget
I
it.
do that sometimes too.
I'll be forgetting it. I think it's a trauma.
It's funny. I think it's because
I think it is too.
I think it's funny because I think it's because I'm a Virgo too, so we're very detail oriented. He's also a Virgo, so like we're both like
He
detail
probably
oriented.
knows that. So he probably like
Yeah.
the little detail, the little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you care
he
about-
does the little thing.
Exactly, and like he pays attention to detail, so like he knows like the little things that will just, yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's a lot of things, but I think the first thing, I'm just a very emotional person. Like I like to be emotionally deep, and he wasn't that forthcoming at first. Like most guys, I think aren't like that open talking about their emotions at
right.
first. But I don't know. I think the first time we cried together was a moment. I was like, okay, yeah. Like we were like, I don't know what we were talking about, but it was getting deep, and like we were just crying, like talking, and I was just like, yeah. Like I feel like we have like
That's
such
so
a
amazing.
deep connection
I wish I could do that.
because Alex doesn't cry.
Nah.
You're gonna get him to cry one day at your wedding. He'll cry.
He better fucking cry when
will.
he's at the altar.
He's gonna try to fake it like he's not crying.
He
but
better
he's-
not
he's
try and
going to
fake
cry.
it. He
Nah,
better not
I
try and
think that
fucking fake
moment
it.
he'll definitely cry.
He's gonna
He
cry.
better fucking
After
cry.
all that y'all been through. He will.
Yeah.
Especially see you how beautiful you'll be in your whatever color, like white or whatever.
I don't
My
even
one,
know.
oh, this is like off topic now.
What?
Very.
I was gonna
off-topic.
say my one friend, she's getting married and instead of getting white, she got champagne gold, and I was like, oh, I
That's
like
sexy.
that.
I like that.
I like that. I was like, let me
Yeah.
write that down for later
That's
on.
like really cute.
Yeah.
But wait, okay, so wait. So that was a good moment. There was one time, this the most random. This is like Christmas time, I think. And this is one of the first times I was like, oh, okay, I think we could be something or whatever. This is like a month in, I feel like. I had like left like these gifts, like I was shopping and I went in the Uber and got home or whatever, but I think I left the gifts in the Uber this night. So the next morning I'm trying to get in contact with the Uber and he's like, okay, like I'll meet you, downtown and, I'll give you the gifts. But I feel like I told him I would give him money for doing that, but again, like it's Uber, so like they give you money for doing that anyway, so I didn't realize that. Michael was like, no, this is weird. I'm going to come with you. We're going to go downtown. We're going to go figure it out, and we're going to get the gifts or whatever. So he comes on the train from Jersey, and he's like, I feel like I'm telling all his business right now, but anyways, he'll be all right. He kind of gets anxious. Like, he doesn't know the city like that. Like, he's from Jersey, so, like,
yeah.
He was just kind of like, I don't know where I'm at. Like, and I was kind of running late, so he's kind of like, he kind of got mad at me, but not really. But he was mad that I wasn't, like, giving him, I guess, better direction of where to go or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I could just tell that he was like kind of like, I don't know. It was just, he was mad, but it was cute to me because I'm like, wow, like, you're like scared and you're like relying on me for like help. Cute. But then, I'm annoying as fuck.
Okay.
I'm annoying as fuck.
Where are you going?
I don't know where I'm going.
Take it. Take us there.
Yeah, I was wondering.
This is all that's happening in the moment. But then we finally find this Uber driver guy, right? And this man is not trying to give me my shit.
Ooh, yo.
He's not trying to give me my shit because I promised him on the phone like a couple hours ago I would give him like $40 to bring my shit. He's like, I live in Frankfurt. Like, I don't want to drive all the way down there. I was like, fine, I'll give you $40. Just come bring it. So Michael was like, you're not giving $40. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like, I promised him. He was like, we're not going to give me $40. So I'll be there. So the guy's not giving me my shit. So Michael's like about to borderline like fight this guy because he's not getting me my shit. So in the midst of it all, it was like very chaotic. We're like literally in the middle of like Center City, like just like arguing with this random ass Uber driver for my shit. He gets my shit back. All in all, like we cursing this guy out. Like after all this, I'm like hugging him and I'm like, oh, like he could defend me. Like okay, I was like, oh, like
okay, I was
great.
I was wondering where this was going.
I know it was a long story. I had to explain the whole thing because it was a funny ass day. It was a real funny ass day.
I
was like, yo, what?
What was the question?
I'm sorry if I didn't
No.
I feel like when she watches this, she's gonna be like, why did you fucking explain it the way you did? Sorry, but anyways,
let's just finish this episode off because we don't even know if it fully recorded. I'm not even gonna lie.
No,
not the audio. Oh! The audio is here.
Okay.
But yeah. How do you want to end it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, I think when we talk about like our relationships with our significant others, I don't know, it brings me joy. And like, it's very interesting to see how we perceive what we want in a relationship, I guess you could say. I don't know, like, where am I going? Let's go.
Let's go.
Hop in. Come on, let's go to
Take
ride.
us, Becky.
Okay. Everyone wants something different in a relationship. And, like, Michael may want something different than what you want. Or it might be in his list, but not as high as you.
Right.
And, like, or it could be, like, that you want each other the same way. And it's interesting to see that, like, how you, in terms, you kind of want someone to defend you, friendship, and protect, and she wants consistency, friendship, romance, and I just want stability. Like I mean, I do want friendship, but like the only thing I really want is stability in my chaotic life and chaotic mind, and like it's so interesting that like what we want and have in our relationship is different. And I think dating in this generation, we all want something different, but if you can talk to somebody and like agree upon like what you can see what they want in a relationship, you have to be open. You can't like go and talk to somebody for like 8 months and not know exactly what you want. Like or like you are in a like, oh yeah, we're like doing relationship shit, but I'm not coming at your scenario, but I'm saying like
what?
It's starting to sound like I was coming for your shit. Okay, and
I
I
wasn't. You know what's
didn't
funny?
even
I
connect it.
didn't even connect the two. I didn't connect the two.
I already
So,
connected.
I was like, I was listening. I was like,
I'm just saying. I'm like saying like, say you're like doing relationship shit, didn't agree upon anything at all, talk nothing about what you wanted. If you potentially wanted a relationship or you potentially didn't want one.
right, yeah,
So if you were going on like that, like you know.
yeah.
So okay, why did I even start like say it like that then? If you know, I don't know. I'm just like.
Well, I had a thought too that came out of what you were trying to say. I think the dating in this generation is hard. This is long as fuck, I know, but it's
No,
okay.
it's fine.
I think dating in this generation is hard because in the social media age, in the digital age, we all see everybody else in relationships. We see it on the movies and the TVs, and we want that instant gratification. But like building something really like good takes time, and I think that in our generation, a lot of people get scared off easily, or they get like, "Oh, this
that's what
is
I
too
was.
much." Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
used to this
exactly
shit.
kind of what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I'm not about to do this. Are they too cute for it or something? You know what I mean? Like it's just
Right.
all for a show. So like,
Yeah,
I don't
or
know.
I can pay. Well, you seen people say I could pay somebody to do what you do.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
You'll never
go
find it.
off. Just say you wanted to.
And that's the thing
Pressed.
too. Like, dating in this generation. I think sometimes because of social media and things like that, people begin to forget what they want because they start to look out from outside.
facts.
You know, they start to look outside and they start to think like, oh. Or maybe they start judging what they have right now that's going really good, but because they see another relationship on Instagram
Right.
and they're going here and there and they're
wearing
like,
this and
oh my
that.
God, my relationship isn't good enough. Da, da, da. So I think it's about also, one, staying authentic to yourself and
Yep.
realizing that not every situation is going to work for everybody. It's based upon, it's all based upon like whether it works on both ends, not just the girls' end, not just the guys' end, but you guys are both sitting down, like what Becky and Sunny said. You guys both sat down. You guys know what you want in the long run, and then like the journey is just your journey, and it's just as unique. It's going to be unique all the time. It's actually going to be different with every person you date, to be honest. But I think it's about like just like going back to what I was saying, just understanding what you want and not looking outside of yourself to kind of tell you what's the right relationship goals, because there's no such thing as that
Right.
at all. Not to throw some shade, but De'Ara and Ken was relationship goals for a decade, I think.
Who are they?
Not a decade, half
They
a
are
decade.
damn near, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are they?
That
Their
YouTube
relationship
couple.
the YouTube couple.
Who are
They
they?
were going on trips and all that shit, and they were always traveling. And
They
the
got
guy,
engaged. It went
then,
viral.
Right, and then Ken, and they saw him like they're from Atlanta, so
cheated
they saw the
twice.
guy Ken like.
Oh,
cheating on
I
her.
don't know who that
Cheated
person
twice.
is.
And that's why you don't look outside within yourself. But needless to say, dating in this generation can be difficult just because of the fact that you see all over social media and you begin to think that your relationship's either one, not good enough, or two, you not being in a relationship means that you are worthless. And none of those are true.
Right.
So it's just about being authentic to yourself, understand that each dating experience has its own unique journey. It's about whether you are happy with it or not.
Yes.
And just going about that. So
All right. I guess we'll end here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great place to stop.
Yeah.
Well, thanks guys for listening.
bye.
See you next episode. Bang.
Bye.